What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to talk about online presence. This is part of step one. You have database, you have online presence. Online presence is massively valuable because everybody is online. Whether they tell you they are or they're not, or if they don't have social media, or if they do, they also talk to other people. And when you talk to other people, you take recommendations and you take information from the internet. And I'll give you a quick story on how this impacted my life in the very beginning that made me realize how important online presence was. I got a referral from somebody. A friend of mine was talking to somebody else online, and they said that they needed a real estate agent. And they were like, well, this person is really good, referring to me. And so I got their information, and they made the appointment for me. So they were like, this is who they are. They want you there at 11 o'clock on a Tuesday. And so I show up at 11 o'clock on a Tuesday. When I walked in, they knew everything about me. They were like, Frank, oh, you do this and your kids do this and this and this and this. And I was just like, whoa, how did you guys know that? And they're like, we Googled you. We Facebooked you. We searched you up. And they literally knew everything about me. They knew what I did, who I was, my information about my kids. It was wild. And this was back in the mid-2000s. So it wasn't like that big of a deal for, like today it's just normal. It wasn't normal back then. And so when I walked in, they literally already knew everything about me. They'd seen videos I've done, because I was very active on social media in the very beginning when Facebook started. And what that did is that already created a know, like, trust situation to where they already knew me, they already liked me, we already had things in common. And they were basically ready to go. It was literally my listing to lose when I walked in there, and I sat down, I gave them my presentation. They loved everything that I had to say, and I got the listing. After that, I realized as time went on, when you get a referral, especially today, you're gonna get searched. Restaurants get searched. I search restaurants all the time. I look for their best dish. I look for like where they're located, and I just search up things because I wanna see what they've done and what other people have to say. So when you have your business and you are the CEO of your business, because let's say you're a single agent, you're just starting out, you are the CEO of your own business. So you have to act as if you are running a company, because you are. And what people see with you online is super important. So having a website that works is important. Having social media accounts that you use are important. Having social media accounts that you don't use are terrible. Don't do that. If you have a Twitter account and you haven't tweeted on there in 5 years, or if you don't use it, when people look at that kind of stuff, they don't know what you're active on and what you're not active on. So when they see something you're not active on, it just makes you look bad. So get rid of it. Get rid of it. What I would suggest to you is online presence is super powerful, and you should post probably 10 times more than you think you are right now. You're like, but Frank, I already post 1 or 2 times a day. It still applies. I'll give you an example that Alex Hormozy told me when I met him. So he was explaining to me that he got a birthday present from his wife, who paid a ridiculous amount of money to meet with this high-profile business person. I don't want to say his name because I don't want to say his name. So, and he basically said, he wants to improve his online presence. Alex said he wanted to improve his online presence, and so the guy was like, well, pull up your account. Let me see your account. He pulled up his Instagram, and he goes, look, you posted 1 time today. I've already posted 5. Pulled up his LinkedIn. He goes, you already posted twice today. I've already posted 10. And he kept doing that. He kept going through the accounts and showing that he had literally posted 10 times more than Alex had. And Alex goes, I got it. And then from that point on, Alex just started, he literally today puts thousands of pieces of content out across all social media platforms every month. It's wild. But he has a team. I don't have a team like that. You may not have a team, but at the end of the day, you have to do more than you think you're doing, for the simple fact that people are looking at you and they're looking at your brand. If you're not big on social media, then that's a gap. You found a gap that you need to fill, because people will find you. My wife does a lot of real estate business, and she gets business from Instagram all the time. DMs, she's gotten DM'd listings, DM buyers. She has a Google business page, and she's gotten listings from that because she has a very big online presence, and she posts consistently. So if social media is not something you're good at, there is a way to get good at it, and it's something that you're doing for your business. If you personally don't like it, that's fine. Do it for your business. Because if you were the CEO of, say, like, I don't know, Costco, you wouldn't tell Costco, well, I don't like social media, so the company's not doing social media. The company needs to do social media. The company needs exposure. That's how people are going to find out who you are, and they're going to use you. So you need to actually start working on your social media and up your game. And I will tell you this other thing, and this has happened to me, is that I have beat people that have been better than me, have sold more than me, all because I had more exposure. And one of the lines that I use is that when I make a post, everybody on my social media is going to see your property. So there's 10,000 agents that will have access to your listing when I put it on the MLS, but when I post it on my social media, there's going to be close to 100,000. That's really powerful, especially when you look at your competition. You say, well, you know, take a look. I never disparage anybody, never disparage another agent or another business. Just don't do that. I would love to, because some of them are not good, but that is not the right thing to do. So I never do that. What I do is I create doubt. I say, listen, just compare mine to theirs, compare mine to other people. If they're better, then that's fantastic. But always make sure that you are on the positive side and that you are doing more when it comes to social media than anybody else that you know. That is going to create exposure for your brand. If you're not good at it, the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. Mr. Beast has a line in one of the things that he talks about when he is talking about people getting better at YouTube. If you come to him and you haven't even posted 100 videos on YouTube yet, he's going to say, come back to me after you post 100 videos and we can talk. And posting 100 videos is not easy because it takes time. I've done that, but it took a lot of time. And I am way better at it now than I ever was in my 20th, 30th, or 40th videos. So that being said, I hope I have expressed how important social media presence is. And I will tell you, these are the ones that I think you should be doing in the real estate space, in the recruiting space, just in general. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, minimum, top 3. Those are the minimum ones. If you want to do TikTok, if you want to do, I'm not even going to say Snapchat. If you're going to do TikTok, would probably be my next one. And then anything you're going to be consistent at. It's the same thing with lead generation. Consistency, and just put forward more effort than you actually think you need to do, like 10 times more. And then take it from there. But get your social media presence out there. Make sure it's consistent across all platforms, and just go for it. Just go for it. Hope this helps.